It was more trippy the people there, because of the fact that that's what they did. Like that's like I remember we had a break and I was like telling this dude that was in. We used to go see the school too, and he was part of this trapeze group, and we had a break, and I was like, all right, dude, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go home and hang out with your friends? Like, I'm gonna go home. Like, can't wait to see my friends. We're gonna maybe try to go skate, this and that, see the Matrix or whatever. And he's like, oh no, we're gonna join this circus in Vegas. And I'm like, what, to do this? More of this? Because skating, it was fun. It's not like that was like people that have amazing talents and they're doing it's pretty gnarly. Like I've tried all that stuff when I was there, like the trapeze, the tightrope thing, and it's gnarly. Like it's gnarly. It's even wild. With that net.
Yeah, it's still scary. It's a big drop.
Dude, that drop, it's not like a trampoline that it's like, it's this thing.
It's a net.
Yeah, and they're like this the whole, so you see everything where you're going. It's scary.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But yeah, it was so.
You know what they do without the net sometimes? That's wild.
No, there's a guy.
That's like the guy who did the Twin Towers.
No, there's that guy. Actually, really fun story. The kid Junita Montserrat from the LES, really good skater. He was in the circus with us, and he started dating one of the girls that was part of that family, the Walenda family.
Of the guy who did the Twin Tower thing?
And that's what they did. And then guess what? He started doing that. He did that in the show when we were in the show, dude.
Yeah.
Like the last year, he started doing it so good that they were like, "Hey, you want to do one with us?" Mm-hmm. And then
seeing that circus shit is crazy.
He started doing it and became really good at it, and like I think he married the girl, and and he did that. Mm-hmm. He did the motorcycle thing and the bull thing.
No,
that's just so crazy.
He did not.
I was gonna say, Billy, have you ever been to like a circus?
Dude,
like this?
It's been like 20 years.
But it's like the thing,
maybe more.
In New York, you don't really do that stuff, I guess. But
I went to Ringling Brothers when I was like
that's
8
a long time
or
ago,
something, like really young. Yeah, but I don't think there was blading in it back then.
Yeah.
They did have like the motorcycle.
The motorcycle thing was, I remember going and there was like a whole BMX thing.
It's crazy,
but the motorcycle and all that stuff. I remember even
what's crazy is when they cross each other.
Oh, dude, it's nuts.
Like that, like the one guy's going this way, the other guy's going that way, sideways.
But they know,
just like,
how you not get rocked every time?
These dudes, man.
They know, like it's like certain. It's like I think I don't know if it's first gear or second gear that they have to keep it on to do it. Yeah. It's pretty nutty. They're like, oh yeah, dude.
Like, would you do that on skates? Like, no, hell no. Some people would.
I mean, all you really got to do is just, keep accelerating.
Just holding on. I bet you could do
electric skates,
dude. I bet if you skitch on the back of a motorcycle and you had rollerblades, you could definitely do that.
Would you though?
No.
That's so scary.
That's like a roller coaster that I don't want no part of. That's a full blown crazy ride. Dude.
It's like you think of like.
It's nutty.
Blading next to these kind of things, and like even skateboarding, it's BMX. It's all the same. It's like not like it's just different. Like I often think like, how do you incorporate like this blading and it's like circus things, like and I saw the Cirque du Soleil. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, and this makes sense. You guys are crossing, right?
Oh yeah, we're crossing. Like we Missy flip under, Missy flip over. Mm-hmm. All this, flames.
Any kind of flames.
Flames, but the whole thing, the whole delusion. I remember we were there, and before we even got the ramps and like talking about it, I was like, dude, we should just jump over elephants. Line up as many elephants. Let's just do this.
Stop it.
I swear. My delusions. I think Joe, definitely Ron, even Victor, Junito. Like
how many? Okay,
we were just literally
I have a bunch
we
of
were
questions
thinking
too.
of like, what is it we were gonna do? Like it's like, what is it? What is gonna the ramp?
Oh, so you didn't do that
because we didn't know the setup. Like we just go in there like, what is the setup?
Yeah,
and then
jumping elephants would be sick.
But it was like it'd be sick jumping. We did the loop.
You don't want the ASPCA to find out about that.
The loop.
Yeah, basically set up a loop. Turn it on fire.
Oh, like a ring of fire.
Like a ring of fire.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just a ring.
Okay.
Light it on fire.
Like
some of
Johnny
us
Cash.
did it. We did it during the show, a couple of shows.
That's sick.
But some of the older guys didn't want to. They were just like, it's too dangerous.
Because how can did anybody?
I flipped through it. Like we flipped through it. Yeah, Joe Misty through it. I think I did a hand plant Misty underneath, like hand plant Misty across one part while Joe was doing a Misty flip over.
Joe who?
DeDentro.
Oh, Joe was in the circus
Joe
too?
DeDentro was in there too.
No
Joe,
way.
Joe is
Yes.
still in the circus.
Joe is still, dude. Joe is still crushing it. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Joe
he
is
still
never.
Yeah.
That dude he could jump up high as shit. You know.
Yeah.
He could just do it. Still doing it.
Treat asked in the chat right now. Are there recordings of these shows? Like,
Yeah, you can find it. I bet you could find it on YouTube.
What would they look up?
I think just look up Brinkley Brothers Red Unit 1996.
Red Unit.
I
gotta get you a shirt.
I think
Red
if you,
Unit.
I have actually.
This is before
dude,
the G Unit.
yeah.
This even predates the G Unit.
Yes.
I actually have a jacket and everything that has my name on
Really?
it and everything. I don't wear it.
You should have worn it to the show today. Come on.
My wife is like, I'm gonna start wearing it.
That's
and
cool.
I was like, do it.
That's cool that your wife tells you. My wife just starts wearing my clothes. She doesn't say anything
Oh
about
no,
it. Just wears it.
I got my pants gun taken. You know, stuff like that.
Yep.
But I love my. You know.
Yeah.
I let it rock.
Yeah, you gotta let that kind of stuff rock.
You know,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
We were able to put like the ramps for the circus were very easy to put together. There was like a big Lego pieces, and they have wheels. You could push them, lift them, whatever, drop, and then there's pins to pin them. Like we used to set them up, me and him, and just skate it together. Just I have like really shitty
Off the
foot.
clock.
Just off the clock. Just because it was like our own skate park. It was like you're in the middle of nowhere where there ain't shit to skate.
That's pretty cool that you could do that. You had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. So learned a lot of shit there, just skating with that guy.
Was there in 3 years? Was there any like crazy non-skating related stories? Like, were you come up on like a Bengal tiger like attacking like an elephant or something like that? Like,
not yet. I'm gonna tell you the most craziest. It was this is crazy. So there was a lot of elephants. Elephants are scary. They're beautiful.
Were the elephants on the train too?
Yeah.
How?
Dude, I don't know,
bro.
bro. That's why everything. That's why
elephants aren't that tall.
The elephants pull the train like
big,
that.
dude. Elephants.
Wait,
tall.
elephants are huge.
They're big, dude. And elephants are really beautiful, but they are because the thing is like I think an elephant.
They're huge.
Yeah, but an elephant looks at you.
Elephant's like the height of the door frame right there. Like,
I don't think it'll make it through there. Dude, that door frame.
Yeah, I'm saying like elephants are the ceiling.
They're big.
Elephants are huge,
dude. So the thing with elephant, it's like I think they think they have the same strength as they like. So they're like the way that they push things and do things. I remember they got a hand of like a baseball I had, and it threw it at something like really, really hard. I almost got in trouble for it.
It threw it?
It threw it.
Why the elephant's jacking your shit?
It was just like it fell to
the
where
elephant was from the Bronx.
It was to this area where they they were chilling. But no, it was one day we had practice, and we had practice after this guy. His name is Gunther Gable Williams. He was like, I think he was German, and he was, he's you could Google him. He's like renowned like circus animal guy, tamer, yeah. Tamer. And one day we're like, before those, they put up the big, like in the middle ring, the big cage is like inside that thing, and it's get lifted up by the pulley, and it's like, cover the whole thing, and all the tigers are in there. And tigers, first of all, are massive. They're massive. So we have like they had like we used to use these stunt mats. That's funny you guys saw it, but $2,000 on something what's it, Alibaba you could get the stunt mats.
That thing?
That guy the guy that showed
2 rags?
2 rags.
For a big airbag.
A big airbag. So no, we had
cool.
we had these big airbags, and like we used to chill on and lay down, wait for this dude to finish with doing all the stuff with the tigers. So we're just sitting, laying down. It's like me, Victor. I don't know who else, but I just remember it's Victor, like just because he was really like on the other one, and I'm over here, and like, this guy, like they just dropped the cage with all the tigers, not inside the actual home. Like basically it's like, imagine this ring is full of tigers, and they're like, all right, we're just gonna drop this whole cage down. So then it's just like literally, we thought, like I looked, I was like, oh Victor, they're done. And I looked, and I was like, oh no, I like, Victor, don't move. And he's like, why? I was like, dude, this guy literally just dropped the cage with the tigers loose. And then the tigers just literally roaming around us, and he's just like, don't move, this and that, and like, And then he just started calling one tiger at a time, and the tiger would come and just go into his cage.
Yeah, I would imagine they'd be kind of trained, but that's still crazy.
I seen this guy. It's him. It's like his, his father, and then the son. But the father was like, these animals knew something, because every time he came into the building, they went crazy, and then he would just call their name, and they just like, whoop, like it was a good dog.
It's like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and it was just like, but it was. I remember me and Victor being there and just being like, just insanely shook. There's just like, there's just loose tigers that could just eat us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're just like, don't move.
No, he just didn't even say don't move. He's like, oh guys, you're all right. You're all good, and this and that, and he just like starts calling Simba, this and that, and just they're just one of the
Simba.
Yeah, they had all these. He had all, they all have names. They remember all their names, all the elephants, everything. Like this guy had like, the father had like I think it was like a cheetah that he used to like put around his like neck, like it was like a scarf, and it was like
a cheetah skin.
Like no, it was a real live cheetah, dude.
It was
live,
like young, right?
Live cheetah, like young, like. But it was like, became to like, this dude like supposedly like cried like crazy like when that animal died. Like,
Oh yeah.
he was like one of these guys that was like very, about his animals. And but yeah, that was the craziest.
You gotta be if you're gonna get them to be obedient.
That's their lives, pretty much.
But that was like one crazy thing. The other thing that used to always happen was like, you used to line up, like when the show started, you lined up on the left side, and then you had like all the animals were coming on the right side, and you'd be standing up, and the trainers, like the elephant trainers, knowing that like they'll just mess with you, they'll go like this to you. And you're thinking it's an elephant. You're like, trying to catch you, but
elephants probably aren't going to do anything though.
I seen a
You
guy
crush your arm.
Yeah,
unintentionally.
I seen a guy get kicked in the chest by a horse. That was another one.
Whoa!
During
like the back kick,
dude.
I love this podcast, by the way. I love this.
By a Clydesdale.
Oh my god!
Not by a regular horse, dude. A Clydesdale. They were just
Clydesdale, like the old like Budweiser.
Yeah.
Have you
Their
ever
feet are like this.
But yeah, we're doing
those thoroughbreds. Like I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Like, thoroughbreds.
But yeah, when they're doing that opening thing, going around, got too close, and somehow they just decided.
Yeah, you don't want to be behind a horse or like a donkey or something like that.
But yeah, the other thing that was funny was like, every time if the elephants peed somewhere and you got it on your wheels, forget about it.
It smelled really bad.
No, you just can't see. It's like ice skating on plexiglass. It's just like, some people used to be like this. I'm out. I am not in the show.
Yeah.